Hi, friends. Long time no talk, see, etc., all of the above. Today we're going to do a getting it done type of video. Never seen one? Well, I have, so let me explain it to you. It's when someone goes around and gets a bunch of stuff done at their house. Let's get started. This day, I was listening to The Dead Zone by Stephen King. This is our book club pick. I have a book club with like my siblings and my parents and stuff. So my brother picked this book, so I popped it on. James Franco narrates it, and what a treat that is. Seriously. Anyway, if you like book content, you can see that on my vlog channel. Obviously, if you like vlog content, you can see that on my vlog channel. This is going to be me getting a whole bunch of stuff done, though. This was Monday, so I filmed it a few days ago, and I was just kind of collecting everything in the living room, and then I went in with my Chom Chom roller. So this thing, I think, works on static, so there's no batteries, there's no sheets, it's not a lint roller, it's nothing like that. And I do have that kind of stuff. I have lint rollers, and I have pet vacuums, yada yada. But this thing is just great. I mean, my couches are velvet so that my cats don't like absolutely destroy them. They're from Crate and Barrel, if you're interested. They're the Lounge 2 couches, 93-inch. Anyway, the blue velvet is a custom order. It doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure they all cost the same amount, but just know that your cats, if you have them, probably won't destroy your couches. We've had these for a year and some change now. And look at all this hair. Wakalas. After that, I usually go outside. This was pretty early in the morning. I had already dropped the kids off at school, which is why I am looking like the fashionista that you know and love with my Hollister sweats. That's right, ladies. That's right. My flower obviously fell. It always falls. Probably because the deck is elevated, so the wind gets to it a little bit more. Then I just went about adjusting our tables and stuff. Whenever people tend to sit out there, they like to leave the chairs out. Why? I do not know. I never leave the chairs out, just so you know. And then these are my plants. I realize now that it kind of blends in with the trees behind it, but I was watering my plants. Since the sun doesn't really shine on this side of the house until about noon, I figured I had a few good hours before they would get all scorched up in the sun. Look at my parsley. Look at it. There was a bee flying around the camera. I apologize. It wouldn't leave it alone. My cilantro. Gotta make a little salsita with that one. And then these are my tomatoes. Nala goes out and eats tomatoes off of this plant every single day. Yeah, I know. I need a tomato basket. My parents are bringing me one this week. Still tasty. And then I went back inside. It was Jaden's birthday. His birthday was on the 28th of August. So, I don't know. Things were they were a little more disheveled than they normally are. I'm pretty anal about things being where they're supposed to be. I'm really anal about it to the point where I'm sure I'm annoying, but it is what it is. And it's my house, girl. I can annoy people here. That's okay. My parents saw me decorating with pumpkins, so they brought me pumpkins from their garden. They were like, you don't need to buy these. These are some birthday cards Jaden had laying around, which that is just unacceptable. So I put them in a pile to take to his room. And then I was storing the birthday sign. I normally just toss all the decor out, but why? Why toss it all out? I mean, the tablecloth's one thing. It was like all jacked up. But the sign, I can reuse that. And Nala's birthday's in 2.5 months. Come on. Spider-Man. This is going in his room. And then I just put away the little table. I had stuff like hanging from the window. It was a whole scene. And if you want to see it, it's on my vlog channel, or it will be very soon. I don't know if I've edited that video yet. But then I went about cleaning my little pumpkins because, like I said, they came from their garden, so they had some dirt and stuff on there. Clean the cat bowls. I usually clean and dry those and then put them away in the cabinet. And my boyfriend feeds the cats, so he just pulls them out of the cabinet. You know, it's a little partnership. I at least try to clean the bowls, at the very least. Anyway, let's move into my beauty room. So some things were just out of place. This is nowhere near as bad as it normally is in here. When I film, it's insane. But I haven't been filming that much. I mean, I film vlogs, but I haven't been filming fashion videos. So I just wanted to organize my purses. I took this little black one to Six Flags, which is where we went for Jaden's birthday. So I just had randomness. And then I had this little cute one for when we went to Fogo de Chao the day before his birthday. That was like his birthday dinner. Very cute. Loved it. Had some adorable stuff. And then I have the big black one, like the tote bag, the canvas one. I have that one too. So anyway, I also have this blue bag, and this is where I throw all the stuff that needs to go up to my bedroom. So some stuff was getting hung because I still need to feature it. I don't need to, but I would like to. How about this throwback? The little lace-up jeans? Get out of here. Y2K in full effect. So I set about organizing my purses. I emptied this one, and it does have like a little organizer in there. This is like my everyday bag because I can fit my computer in there. So if I ever need to head out and work somewhere other than my house, or now Jay's in baseball, so if I want to work during his practice or, whatever's going on, I like to just have a bag big enough. And then I just keep some essentials like nail glue and eyelash glue and just like concealer and mascara and a little brow pencil kind of thing. And then the stuff that didn't belong in there, I put it back. But hand sanitizer, sunglasses, tissues, my little pill case. I got this on Amazon. It's pretty dope. I'll link it for you guys. I'll link everything I can link for you guys down below. Yeah, just has a ton of pills. It really comes in handy too. I mean, it has everything. Dramamine, kids Tylenol. It's got everything. Well, not everything. Nothing too fun. There you go. It's all organized up again. Perfect. And now I go put that where it belongs. Slap my pillows around a little bit. Slap them up, girl. I got those little pink ones from CB2. I paid full price. Next time I saw them there, they were like 90% off. Really hurt my feelings. Anyway, now I'm gonna go ahead and put away the makeup that was in those bags. So I had some like mini sunscreen in there. I had a few lip products. I really try to only keep the lip products that I'm actually gonna use. And I don't know about you, but I do not reapply lip products. I wanna be that girl, but I'm not. And I try to be her, but I'm not. Are you that girl? Teach me your ways. And yes, Frugal Freddy, I am trying to salvage my little lashes like for as long as I can. So I wear Trios by Ardell, and they really run ya, okay? Because I use like 6 on each eye. So yes, I put them all back in the package. Every time I take them off, not every time, but I throw them out like after like 7 or 8 uses. But girl, anyway, it's all put together now. See, no more random piles. Well, we're taking the piles upstairs. So now let's head upstairs. We're going to take the little birthday cards and Jaden's thing into his room, that bright orange room. It always looks like the light is on because his stuff is so bright. I'm pretty sure I did a vlog painting their rooms too. My kids have awesome rooms. I'm so jealous. Mine's all lame. You'll see it in a second. Anyway, I had some laundry in my dryer, and I recently had guests. So we're going to be redoing the guest room, kind of resetting it. They were here for about a week, and I'm going to smile here because I love my best friend. She threw all the dirty towels in the washer before she left. I wasn't able to tell her bye because I wasn't at home, but of course she put all of them in there. She's the best. And then I found some random stuff on top of the dryer, so I threw that in there. And yeah, your girl was getting a little warm during the, morning cleaning. I was starting to get a little sweaty, so I decided to go ahead and take off this sweatshirt. I wasn't dressed for the day yet. I mean, I just had on clothes to go drop the kids off, but I wasn't like ready for people or anything. So I went ahead and threw that in there because I saw a stain on the arm while I was cleaning. Got that started. Yeah, wipe that sweat, girl. Dude, and these little freaking broom things with a dustpan, these things just save your back. Our litter box is in there. That's why we have one in there. Well, one of the litter boxes. Anyway, let's go to the guest room. So since we had guests and they were there for a whole week, I was definitely gonna, need to do a little refresh. I try to be hospitable, y'all. I try. These little luggage racks were awesome. My friend was like, girl, it really feels like a little hotel. Like, perfect. I'll slide the invoice under your room door before you leave. But I decided to store these underneath the bed. It is adjustable, so that's why you see me adjust it up. And then I went ahead and pulled off all of the sheets and the comforter. I know all you foreigners talking about duvet covers every single time that I show a blanket or a comforter. They're always like, the duvet. Why do Americans hate duvets? I don't know. We don't, I think. I don't know. But I use comforters because they're really easy to clean. And I don't know, okay? I wasn't raised in a household with duvets. They're frightening. So I do have like a little snack bucket up there, and I went ahead and refilled it. I know they had taken a few things out of there. I don't necessarily encourage people to eat in the bedrooms, but when you're staying with someone else, it's nice to have a little something to snack on or some bottles of water or whatever. So I went ahead and refreshed that stuff. you know, you're in someone else's house. You just don't want to go through all their stuff all the time. And we've had many guests, and I've never had anyone be like, oh, what a weirdo. Why do you have all this stuff here? No. This was me adding to my grocery list what I needed to buy. So just making note of what they use. They'd use like the shampoo and conditioner. Obviously, they'd use towels and stuff. So, and what did I want to check? Oh, I like to check the soap. I try to make sure we have extra toilet paper. I just want to make it, you know, an easy place for them to stay and be comfortable. So this is my bedroom. It's not done. Don't judge it. So we went ahead and raised the shades in my bedroom. I usually start with making the bed so that I have a place to, you know, do my laundry and hang my stuff up, yada, yada, yada. So went ahead and made the bed. I don't do anything fancy, girl. It's not in me. It's not in me to be a fancy bed person. My cat likes to lay here, so I do like to get her hair off of there. That's about as fancy as your girl gets. Had to take a little swig of that iced coffee. And then this is a couple of items I got from American Eagle. They run really big. Like, this is really big. It's an XXL, but it seriously feels like a 3 or 4X. And then my Canelo Alvarez shirt. Yeah, baby. You guys gonna watch that fight? You gonna watch my little cinnamon bun? You gonna watch him? You know, it's September 17th. Check it out. Woo. Anyway, let's go ahead and do the laundry. I just kind of refreshed the couch a little bit. I love that couch. It's from World Market. I really like it. People are like, why do you have a brown cat? What are you talking about? Was that brown to you guys? Doesn't look brown to me. Anyway, this is how I fold my t-shirts. Okay? Fold it in half. Fold it in half again. Pop, lock, and drop it right there. Do it one more time. Then you're going to fold it in half again. This is going to give you like the perfect little fold for your drawers if you put it in there. I had one person one time ask me to show that, and here I am. You are much obliged, my love. Hopefully you're watching this video. And now we're just gonna do the laundry, girl. I try to fold a lot of stuff because I feel like it's just easier. I hang up like fancy stuff, and I hang up like sweaters and stuff because they take up so much room in drawers. Hey, my washer told me it was done. Perfect timing. Putting on some shorts now. I had taken a shower the night before, so I just knew I was gonna be slowly getting dressed. I decided against keeping that dress and against keeping that denim stuff. But the rest of it got hung up. It got to find its new resting place in my upstairs closets. Crashy. He's going to break those drawers one day. This is the IKEA pack system. I used to have it at the old house. The left side is a 23-inch deep, and the right side, those three by the window, those ones I think are 13.5 inches deep. I like them all, but if you really need storage, get the 23-inch ones. The other ones are kind of asinine if you need to hang anything up ever at all, because you're not really going to be able to. This was me hoping that the towels were done early. They weren't. So just walk of shame. Went back to my room after that, after setting them again. That's crashy mashy. Now, I almost never do Lewis's laundry because why would I? So this day I was feeling particularly generous, and I was like, well, let me go ahead and do it. So I went ahead and was like putting away his white laundry, and the white and pink, you'll notice. LOL. And anyway, I just was like matching up all his socks and doing all of that, whatever. I don't know. I don't understand how he has so many socks. He must only do this like once a year. But I ended up coming across his wraps. He boxes. So I was like, well, let me just separate these and I'll wrap a couple of these up. And then I pulled out this huge, I pulled that out of his closet. And I was like, well, I'll just be a nice little lady. And I'll go ahead and I'll just wrap these up. No. Why did I do that? What you're seeing right now, those piles, that took me about 20 minutes. Now what you're seeing, this wrapping, this took me almost an hour total. You guys, this was like my longest task of the day, and it wasn't even on my to-do list. It was still nice to do, though. He did recognize it, and he was pretty grateful. So, yeah. Oh, look, my watch was like, hey, girl, we see you're out here moving and grooving. Congrats, you're off to a great start. I love that little positive feedback. Look at Coco in the background licking her buns. You know what? Don't look at her. She needs private time. Boom, baby. 17 years later, we are done. Yeah. That's my butt. Those are my buns. Oh, I love these bike shorts. They're from American Eagle. Airy. They're so good. Oh my gosh, I love them. But after my room was clean, I said bye to my 2 cats. You can't see the other one, but look at Crash. such a little fatty. Then our towels were done. So this is how I like to fold the guest room washcloths. I would fold Lewis's like this too. I use gloves, but he uses washcloths. So I would, but he doesn't care. So I just do that little, you saw it. You just kind of go corner to corner, and then you flip a corner up, and then you roll, and then you tuck. And that's it. The beauty is that you can now pick it up and it's not going to unravel itself, which is how all of mine used to, they would just unravel themselves. And I did this to all of the washcloths that I had just washed, and I put them all back in this little basket. I just put washcloths and hand towels in there. I do have a bunch of white towels and washcloths and hand towels, whatever. I have white stuff, but Ashley had asked to have a different color when she was there, so I gave her all of our blue ones. And I don't know, I like to switch it out. A lot of times for the guests, though, I have white stuff. But this is how I fold the towels. This is actually a bath sheet, okay? But you fold it in half, and then you go corner to corner, right? And now you're going to pull it up from the center, and you're going to let them flop together, and you're going to make sure the part that's on top is lower than the top part. It's not going to be perfect. The point's not going to be perfect. Boom, adjust. And then you're going to roly-poly-oly this thing, and you're going to end up with this little triangle, and you're going to stuff it in, and you guys, it is like the perfect freaking fold. It just stays perfectly. It doesn't unravel, and I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with folding my towels like this. Not my towels. I don't do anything special for myself, but for my guest room, yes. Because I don't know if I said that, but the guest bathroom is attached to the guest room. It's like a little princess suite, and I like keep all the toiletries and everything in there, for them. And I keep the towels, obviously. And I just like to, do it a little bit special. I don't do this in my own room, though. Just like this. Just that little washcloth. What a fun time. Just want people to feel like I care. Because I do. I genuinely care when we have guests. And I'm going to go ahead and wash the comforter. I'm sure a duvet cover in a duvet situation wouldn't be bad, but I like to be able to wash the whole thing. Like when you have a duvet and a duvet cover, are you not just washing the cover? I want the duvet washed as well. And when I wash my own comforter, it takes days for it to dry. So I don't want anything else like that. That's why I love this one so much. It's by Casa Luna. It's a Target comforter. Dude, it's freaking fabulous. Love it. Anyway, after I set this to go, this washer just be tumbling and tumbling, girl. I need to get it adjusted because it just moves. Oh my gosh, it sounds insane. But after I did that, I realized I was running a little bit low on pods. So I pulled out a bag, struggled with the safety lock. Thanks, Jen, whatever, who was eating Tide Pods. That was not our generation, was it, girl? It was the other one, right? Okay. Then I headed back downstairs. So this is my dining room. I just brought some of the trash downstairs. And then I realized I had this Amazon box and I wasn't even sure what was in it. But I had these velvet hangers with these cute little clips on them. So I use them in my beauty room, but I bought a pack for my guest room because I felt like I didn't have enough in the closet there. So I went ahead and switched out the hangers for those. And then as much as I love CB2 and Crate and Barrel, and I love their serving stuff, girl, sometimes it's just too much. So I saw this on Amazon, and it's this like tiered serving tray set. And I was like, I'm going to try this out. If I don't like it, cool, I'll return it. No, I like it. It's so cute. I like it. I like how like thick the ceramic is, like the glass. Oh, and this is my favorite box cutter. Yeah, I'll link that down below too. But this little serving tray, I decided to put it together because I host, like I said, I host our book club. I don't know if I told you I host it, but I do host it. And I love coming up with little appetizers and finger foods, and it's a really fun time for me. It's something I genuinely enjoy. So I picked this up and check this out. Boom. You can make it go left to right. Isn't that dope? I like it. And then it completely condenses back down. So for now, I just threw it in the cabinet. I'm going to wash it up. Our meeting is this weekend, so I'll be using it and I will report back. But anyway, so far so good. I like it. Time to dry my pumpkins. I put those in a little basket by my front door. It's very festive. I'm actually looking at them right now. So festive. Now I'm not pulling these dishes out of a magician's hat. They are coming out of the dishwasher. Normally I never empty the dishwasher. That's my kid's job, but I forgot to run it the night before. Because we had, like I said, we went to Six Flags and it was like a whole freaking thing. And I just came home tired and I forgot to turn it on. But those ugly pink cups right there that are warped because I put them in the dishwasher looking stupid face. Those are for Six Flags, and I have season passes, so I decided to just buy the seasonal cup because they're like $35, but there's like unlimited refills for free. Yeah, except I'm pretty sure those end this season, and this season ends in like a month. What a dummy. No one advised me of that. Maybe I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong. Okay. So now it's lunchtime. It's about noon. I went ahead and made this dill pickle salad thing from Costco. It's so freaking good. And I'm going to flip through our like favorite cookbooks. And then this binder just has a bunch of printed cookbooks, recipes that are like tried and true with the kids. So it's very convenient. And then I was just flipping through this cookbook, Half Baked Harvest. The woman who does it, I think her name is Tegan. Mwah, magnifique. She is just a visionary. Her food is so damn good. These recipes slap, for lack of a better word. They are so good. And I was just flipping through to pick out what I wanted to make for the week so that I could place a grocery order. That's why my computer's open. I had Instacart open, but I'm trying to get away from doing Instacart just because like the fees and the tips and like it's kind of a lot. So I was doing a pickup order instead. At least that's like a little bit less, you know, but it does keep me out of the store, which is good because I have a tendency to overbuy when I go to the store. Shocker. So this is what I ended up picking. Garlic butter ramen, quick Filipino adobo. Ooh, I made that last night. The chicken with the artichokes and orzo. And for book club, I'm going to be making a strawberry naked cake. Looks so yummy. I love it. So I ended up doing a pickup order, which was, I thought I was going to be ready at like 4. No, that was a lie. It was not ready at 4. But anyway, after that, I get back into my vacuuming and I pulled out these white chairs. I got these from Target. I absolutely love them. They do come in velvet and stuff too, but I love this white color. And I just picked up the Bissell Little Green Little Green Pro. Okay, I can read. Just had to verify. Heat. Little Green Pro Heat. I don't think it heats the water, but I think if you put hot water in it, it keeps it hot. I don't know. But my friend said that she really liked it, and her husband said that they were like cleaning their couches and stuff with it, and it worked really well, or the bed or something. I don't know. They cleaned something, and I was like, okay, sold. So I went ahead and set this thing up. I got it at Target. It was like $120, I think. But these couches were in serious need of a cleaning because they're white, and I didn't Scotch guard them. So that was my bad. But I think even if I had Scotch guards with them, I feel like they were still going to get dirty. So I just went ahead and did a nice deep clean, and then I pushed them off to the side so that they could dry. But I feel like this is something I need to do like probably every 2 to 3 months. I don't know if you can tell how dirty they were. But when I show you the water, you're going to be like, ew, you're disgusting, girl. No. Ew. Ew. Seriously. Then I cleaned the machine and I let that go rest with its brothers, its other little Bissell brothers. Oh gosh, this is really a Bissell household. And then I went back upstairs because my sheet protector was done, and I went ahead and put that back on. And I think I said that I have multiple sets of sheets for this bed, thankfully. So I hung up those hangers in the closet, and those are perfect. I freaking love those hangers. And then I pulled out a set of fresh sheets. These are Casper sheets. Casper is by far my favorite sheets. I freaking love them. They're the best. They're kind of expensive though. So I also use Casa Luna ones. It's not that they're like the fanciest thing in the world. It's just that your girl runs hot. Okay. I'm a sweaty Betty, and I need cooling sheets. So I set that up, and I threw the comforter on there once it was done. I don't show you guys that, but just trust and believe it's ready to go for our next guest. But by this point, it was about 3 o'clock. It took me forever to clean those chairs. So I went ahead and I filled a cup up for my afternoon iced coffee. I decided to just go with a Stoke iced coffee this day. So I did a little bit of sauce, a syrup, and I actually ran out of coffee. It's really sad. I don't think I show you, but I only was able to fill this cup maybe halfway. I was pretty sad about it. Oh, okay, you can kind of see I was sad. And then I added my almond milk. And at this point, I usually just go sit in the parent pickup line for, eternity. And I wait on my kids. Gosh, parent pickup and parent drop-off lines have me feeling like a whole different person. Yeah. Anyway, this was about probably an hour, 2 hours. This is about 2 hours later. that's my man's. He had just come home from work, and I was just kind of sitting around with the kids. Normally, I make dinner as soon as we get home, but on this particular day, we didn't have any freaking groceries. Like I didn't have the groceries that I needed to make that ramen. So I was trying to wait it out, and my poor son back there, he was stressed. He was very stressed. So a little after 5, I took mercy on my son, and I decided to make dinner, even though I didn't have all the ingredients. We were missing ginger. We were missing garlic. We were missing some pretty crucial ingredients in this garlic ramen. Also was missing the ramen. We only had this kind, which is just the regular kind. It's fine. Whatever. You can make stuff work. It doesn't matter. So just a little butter, a little garlic, and then I use this sweet ginger stuff. It did not make up for it. But I love these pans, if you're interested. This is the Always pan. It looks a little crusty on the outside. And that's right, ladies and gents. 6 minutes after I started cooking, Jewel let me know that my order was ready for pickup. But at this point, I was too far gone. So on the left, I have a caraway pan. I also bought the caraway set. And I love those pans as well. So then I went outside and got some basil. It was nice and freshened up from that morning. Cook up the ramen. You're going to put it in with your butter and garlic, which is all nice and fragrant. That should have ginger in it. But again, we didn't have any ginger. So what are you going to do? Cry? Maybe. But it's not going to be very helpful. It was also supposed to have spinach in it. Didn't have that. So am I really doing the recipe? No, not really. But then I fried up an egg for each bowl. And I cooked up some edamame from the freezer and then added some white truffle, salt. And this is Jaden's bowl. He loves a good fried egg. He loves, the white truffle. Nala likes hot stuff, so she ended up putting on the hot sauce. But it was okay. It wasn't the best. It would have been better if I had the actual ingredients. So don't let this knock the cookbook. It was really me and my lack of ingredients. Now, I did have jalapenos from my parents' garden. And as you see here, they were hot. I was getting a little kick, girl. And then as soon as we were done, I cleaned up and I was like, all right, let me go get these groceries. $5.59. I went ahead and picked up my order. $6.17. I was already home with my groceries. That's great. That is a wonderful turnaround. Nala went ahead and brought them in, so Jaden put them away. And these are my groceries, guys. This is just what I picked up that day, but this is pretty much the end of the video. I just kind of hung out at this point. I read a book, and I just had a good old time with the fam bam. So if you guys like videos like this, let me know. I'm testing out different stuff on this channel. We'll see what lands. We'll see what you like. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.